It's loading. I'm in. See some guy laying on the floor. Yeah. Oh.
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken place. This is the work of the devil.
What?
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me, I must pray.
1 minute, I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next, I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
No. I stretched. You know I love watching you play.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Give me a few
I
seconds
decided to let Henri's
to
toupee
get up to
rest in
speed.
peace.
Uh,
He definitely looked
hairpiece.
better. I put the glasses back where they were. Best to leave the evidence the way I found it.
The poor guy's dead. At least make it look like he has decent hair.
Tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label claimed it would wake the beast within. There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m., be ready. Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note. I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. Poor guy. A cryptic note in a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I definitely needed to check out that office. There was no mistaking this body. It was Hector Lane, art critic extraordinaire. He and I had met before. For a moment, I thought he was dead, but from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted. In the pocket was a pair of nail clippers. They were monogrammed with the letters HL. Lane was out cold. I was going to need something to bring him around. I still needed to figure out the code to that keypad. The alarm still worked on that painting. I wondered why the stolen painting's alarm hadn't sounded. Another alarm working as it should. So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job. It wasn't the best. Now wasn't. I'd better not tamper. Time to awaken the beast. What?
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I?
You fainted. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible...
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it. Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left. No one had noticed the pizza box. I decided to leave it alone. I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum.
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here. Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he
Dead? Afraid so.
poor chap? Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed in the Glees Gallery.
Of course, the man with the absinthe. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but...
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
Fire away.
I don't suppose you know the code to that door, do you?
Of course. I am, after all, the curator of this exhibition. But I couldn't possibly give you access to the office before the police arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up. The poster looked old. I didn't want to touch it. Mr. Lane, you're really going to have to get...
And why, pray, should I do that?
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the prime suspect. We both know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see things so simply. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange, I'd like the code for the office door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence...
Funny you should mention that. Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have gotten
baby.
the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Mm-mm. I promise you I'm not bored.
An unusual painting turns up at your exhibition and gets stolen. Doesn't look good, does it?
And your point is?
The cops are going to ask some awkward questions. But you give me the code to the CCTV room, and I'll do my best to point them elsewhere.
I cannot let you into that room, Mr. Stobart. Besides, Henri found La Malédiction, not me. I had nothing to do with it.
This is an inside job for sure, Mr. Lane. The police are going to be very interested.
I've been out of town for several...
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving...
I was onto something here, and I knew it. Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty. Don't suppose you...
Certainly not. Give me one good reason why I should...
I might just do that. Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed
What the
on them.
hell, Gannon?
Huh.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged.
Are you accusing me? How dare you? I had no reason to kill Henri, no motive whatsoever.
Okay, but I don't think... So, you and Henri, not the best of pals.
He and I had a convivial...
Trouble is, I'm not seeing many tears, Mr. Lane.
Are you...
The cops will be looking for a motive. Just give me the code to the door.
You're going to have to...
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a...
Well, you got to admit, the cut wire doesn't look good for you.
As I said...
So, you'd been out of town and hit the sack early last night?
That's right.
Mr. Lane, this robbery is not...
As I said...
Father?
Yes, my son.
A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with...
Mr. Stone.
Honey, I'm not bored. I'm actually trying to keep Gannon from eating my underwear. Sweetheart. Thanks to this dog, I have to buy underwear almost every week. I said, thanks to this dog, I have to buy underwear almost every week, so I'm just trying to say